Let me clarify something, okay? Let me clarify something. I do not think any of the fights are bad. All of them, dude, all of them are their own unique masterpiece. Wink. They're all really good. I love everything about Naruto. Everything about Naruto is a 10 out of 10, in my opinion. It's just, you know, some fights are like 11 out of 10, so I gotta put some higher than others. So if I put one of the fights in D tier, it doesn't actually mean I don't think it's a 10 out of 10. I think all of them are 10 out of 10s. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm not seeing any of the fights are bad, okay? Alrighty. Let me just make an extra tier so you guys can see it, okay? No fights are bad. Look at that. Woo! God damn! Damn, Naruto's such a heat series. Naruto's so fucking good. Holy shit. This is such a good show. It's my... Dude, remember, it's my 10 out of 10. That's why I ranked Hunter x Hunter so bad. Because I'm a big old fanboy, you know what I'm saying? Alrighty. Do we do this in chronological order? No. Because I don't give a fuck. What's an objectively just, like, good fight? Oh, I mean, other than all of them. Which one stands out the most? Naruto versus Sasuke. There you go. That's a good place to start. Now, what's, like, a perfect fight in the series that just doesn't really stand out? Like, not a lot happens, you know? Just doesn't stand out, you know? Something about it. Let me look through these. The Rain Village guys. This fight was kind of ass, and I mean, this fight was kind of forgettable, but it's a masterpiece in its own way. What the fuck? Are they... Isn't this the same fight? Am I tripping? I'll just leave it out. What's next? This fight's kind of, you know, nothing. It's just a forgotten masterpiece. Oh, here's another banger. All of them are bangers. Oh, another banger. Just put that up there. Let's put this. You know, I like. You know. Actually, well, this is a placeholder. We'll figure where that one goes in a bit. This fight is, a fight. Really good fight, but, you know, just a fight. Alrighty. Trying to figure out what they want to, like, differentiate the fights with. Like, is this a fight? Are they gonna have Naruto and Sasuke versus, like, the water clone? Is this the whole Zabuza Kakashi Team 7 fight? Or is there another one? Am I missing it? I'm not missing it, am I? Am I tripping? Is it just the whole... No, what the fuck? Oh, because this is round 2. That's round 2. So this is just, like, the whole thing? I'll give it... I'd say it's, like... A? It definitely does not have the stakes of, like, these three. At all. And I guess it's more entertaining than... it's not more entertaining, but it's, like... I get... Like, look, all I'm saying... Look, all I'm saying... I've said this numerous times. What if, instead of ripping his arm out of the water prison, Zabuza just deflected the kunai that Naruto threw at him with the one he caught with his other hand? That's all I'm saying. Like, what if Zabuza just deflected the kunai? Like, would their plan have just failed? Like, was he not capable of doing that? I mean, you know. Okay, Lee beating up Sasuke, it was cool. I mean, it was funny. Not that crazy, though. Maybe I need more tears? I don't know. Is this literally just Might Guy versus random fucking Sand Shinobi? Sand and Okay. It's probably not that high tier. Even though it's perfect, you know, it's just not high tier. Let me see. Is that Killer Bee versus the random fucking octopus? The guardian of the island? Okay. This fight was better than Shizune versus Kabuto, I guess. Dude, Shizune versus Kabuto wasn't even a fucking fight. What am I thinking? Nothing even happened. This fight isn't actually, like... It's like Sakura's only moment. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but... Nah, I think Hinata versus Neji was better, though. This fight might be down here, I don't know. But it was kind of funny. Alright, let's see what else we got. Is this just Gara murdering a random tuning exams? God, what the fuck? These aren't even fights. I'll just put this in no fights are bad. Like, there's like... Wasn't this just one kick in a flashback? What the fuck is this guy thinking, man, with this list? Why even put that on there? It's just like one hit. This list is trying to cover every moment. Okay. What else should we do next? Sakura chopping her hair off. That was a moment. A masterful moment. Perfect moment. This was a moment. Actually, wait. We'll make like an E tier, you know? Hold on, here's the E tier. There you go. This goes in E tier. It's like a fight, you know? It's like a fight that happened. It's a moment. Is this Asuma? Is this Asuma off-screening? Wait, is there Shikamaru versus the Sound Ninja? Is there a Shikamaru one, or is that just Asuma off-screening them? No way, right? It's gotta be both. It's gotta be both, right? Okay, it's both. That was a cool moment. It was a moment. It wasn't really a fight, though. Honestly, like, this was better. By a lot. This isn't even really a fight. It was just kind of a cool moment. Wait, Naruto versus Tsunade at the restaurant is on here? It's not really a fight either. Kakashi versus Obito. Is this... It was so well done in the anime, but in the manga, it's not that crazy. This is an off-screen fight. I guess Hidan dodges like a Bijou bomb, and Kakazu catches like a Bijou hand, and then the rest of it's just off-screen. Rock Lee versus the Sound Ninja is okay. Tsunade versus Kabuto, that's kind of funny. I like this fight, actually. Dude, when she gets her full powers and just starts beating the fuck out of Rochimaru, it's so good. Sakura punches random... Dude, What the fuck is this guy talking about? Isn't this just a random fucking Zetsu she punches one time that tries to... I gotta be tripping, right? Like... Bro, what the fuck is he does? This is not a fight. He just run... Whatever. I don't care. It's a good moment. Orochimaru does snake thing. I guess there's more fight in it than the Kakazu one. Maybe the Kakazu one goes in F tier. There's like... This isn't really a fight either. But I guess there's something. It's funny. Let's see what else we got. This fight is pretty much mainly off-screen. But I guess there's a fight there. What else should we do next? Shino versus Zaku. It's kind of interesting. I'd say it's like top of D tier. Naruto versus Sai. Yeah, it's an epic battle, dude. The battle that lasted 1 second. I'm just trying to get like the moments off the screen. This is kind of ass. It's actually like the most I mean, it's really good, but it's just, you know, forgotten masterpiece. Okay. The Sannin Showdown. I'm guessing this includes all of it. That's like the Sannin Showdown's like right here. I guess I'll order the tiers within each other too. Oh my god. I'm dying. I'm turning into Clyde. Dude, I don't know. Like, do we make a moments tier? Because a lot of these aren't even fights. Add row below. Moments. I'll leave the dash. There you go. You're welcome. There's a moments tier. Damn, this fight was sicko mode. This was so sick. Sasuke versus Rochimaru in the forest, so cool. Sasuke versus Killer Bee. That shit was raw. Where the fuck did it go? Am I blind? Okay, it like disappeared. There we go. Sasuke versus Yoroi, whatever the fuck his name was. This fight was interesting because he wasn't allowed to use chakra, but it's definitely a D tier fight. I actually enjoy all the fights in D tier. Unironically, I like all the ones in D tier. Yes, my favorite fight. Kimimaro just killing clones, while Naruto does not counterattack whatsoever. Definitely a masterpiece fight, a 10 out of 10 shonen battle. Really showing the quirks of the characters. Alright. Sasuke versus Daedra. This shit was heat. Let's make a fucking B+. There you go. There you go. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. Dude, I don't even know what happened in this fucking... This shit was so irrelevant. The Hyuga brothers. So off-screen. This is not a fight. Okay, Gara versus Rock Lee. Epic meme. Maybe I should put it in A tier, because it's just so fucking hyped up. But I kind of like Sasuke versus Daedra just as much. No, I'm gonna put it in B+, bro. I actually like all 4 of these fights more. A lot more. And this fight is fucking good. People sleep on it a lot. Sasuke versus fucking Daedra is so good. Maybe I'll put, like, Lee better, because it has more narrative implication. I don't know. Okay. What's next? This is actually not that good. I mean, it's great, but, you know, it's not really that insane. The most insane thing about this was Itachi at the end, like, going hard. Yeah, but otherwise, there's not really... Maybe it's, like, D tier. I don't know. Yeah, I'll put it at the top of D tier. Evil Naruto moment? Yeah, definitely a moment. Definitely a moment. Gara versus Daedra was pretty good. Dude, I actually like Hinata versus Neji a lot. That fight was so good. This is the worst tier list? Why? What about it's bad? What about the tier list is bad? Can you, like, show us or tell us? What about it's bad? What would you change, bro? Limiter will wait for you. What would you change about the tier list, bro? That makes it so bad. What would make it bad? Sasuke versus Killer Bee is A? No, not really. You think Sasuke versus Killer Bee is as good as Kakashi versus Obito? You're mad capping. Dude, all that Sasuke... Dude, Sasuke gets murdered 3 times in that one fight. You're really over-remembering what happens in that fight, bro. It's not as, like, crazy or, like, well thought out as you think it is. It's not that... Like, there's not that much, like, actual fighting as you think. Like, compared to Daedra versus Sasuke, which was like this ultra tactical ranged versus mid-range battle, exploring like all the weaknesses of the show and having this like insanely pitched battle versus... Bro, there's no way. It's not nearly as well thought out or good. It's just not as good. Yeah, Killer Bee as well. B tier. It's perfect, bro. Yeah, the choreography is cool, but I like the choreography of fucking Lee versus Gara, and Kakashi versus Obito, and all those fights as well. I like all the choreography. Bro, just cause, like... Do you see what I'm saying? Dude, just because I put it in B tier doesn't mean I don't like qualities about it. You know what I mean? Like, shut up. Like, you're such a goober. No, dude, it's not... you guys think it's better than Zabuza versus Team 7? Like... Maybe like in like raw, just like movement, but everything else, I don't know about that. No, dude, I don't agree. Anyway, I think I'm gonna start ignoring the comments. That's the last time I listened to like a random retard in my chat. That was their criticism. The list is bad because B should be in A tier. Fucking hell. Y'all are so stupid. First freaking out about the Naruto gift and making dumbass comments. Y'all are so cringy. These are the type of people that write that dumb shit on the YouTube comments. They're so fucking ignorant. Just morons. Anyway, let's keep going. I'm gonna start ignoring the chat, I think. Holy fuck. Alright. What's next? This... Dude, Kakashi versus Rin? Bro, Kakashi versus Rin? Oh my god! This fight was sick! Bro, when Rin powered up and Kakashi had to resort to the Chidori to win, like, oh my god, that fight was raw. Obito versus the tracking unit was pretty funny. Not really much of a fight, but it was funny. I liked it. I actually liked it more than the D tier things, even though there's not really much of a fight. Nah, not really. Sasuke versus Yoroi. Nah, it's more like top of E tier, actually. Not much. There's not much fighting, really. Maybe it's more like an F tier, but it's so... but I like how he's just trolling him. I gotta keep my bias aside. It's not really a fight. I gotta keep my bias aside. It's funny, but there's not much fighting. I gotta remember what I stand for. All right, Minato versus Obito. You know what? Let's let the chat decide. No, you know what? Fuck you deciding. I'm gonna put an A tier. Actually, I'm not. I'm putting B tier. B plus. Y'all remember the Kakashi and Minato versus Zetsu fight? Dude, this fight, the choreography was so crazy in this fight. Y'all remember? Y'all remember Kakashi and Minato versus Black Zetsu Obito? Oh my god! So much fighting in that. The amount of fighting was crazy. Anyway, Sasuke and Naruto versus Madara. It was, is it B or C? There's not a lot of, like, there's, like, no conclusion. I don't know. It's just too incomplete. It's too incomplete, I think. Probably a C. Okay. This is not a fight. This is not really a fight, but it's so fucking cool, dude. God damn it, I wish it was a fight. This shit is so fucking cool. I loved Kakashi and Kabuto's thing. I wish they actually fought. Such a cool little mini rivalry that we never got to see fleshed out. This is a little bit embarrassing. More like a moment. Alrighty, what's next? This is more like a moment. Alrighty. This is actually kind of hype. I really like this part, actually. I don't know. This is not that good. Yeah, that looks about right, actually. Okay. Wait. No. That looks better, right? Wait. Does it look better? Yeah, that look... Wait. No, it's gotta be top, I think. Top of C. Why is Gara versus Daedra so high? You don't like it? You don't like Gara versus Daedra? I mean, that's at the bottom of B tier, but it might be C tier. I thought it was okay. You guys don't like it? This is ass. I mean, it's good, just not, you know, as good as the others. You don't think it's more than the C tiers? I gotta disagree with that. I think it's definitely better than the C tier fights. Definitely fully fleshed out and done. Not lazy at all. I like it a lot. Very true, King. Thank you for spitting. Very true. Anyway. Oh, 7 out of 10 with generosity, by the way. Don't forget that part. You should donate again and clarify. Alright, I think we could put Choji versus Jirobo at B, maybe? I think this is B. Yeah, I liked it more than Neji versus Naruto, actually. It was like Neji versus Naruto, but cooler in a weird way. It was just like better Neji versus Naruto. Like, the power-up had more meaning. Like, everything was better. It's just better Neji Naruto. Let's see. This fight sucks. Ooh, okay. Naruto versus Kakuzu. Naruto versus Kakuzu. I'd put it in C tier. Or we put it like Naruto versus Kakuzu. Well, fucking. Now the real question is, where in C tier? I guess there's not really a lot of fighting. There's not a lot of fight in this fight. Maybe it's more of a D tier fight. But my brain's kind of calculating a little bit. What's going on here? Wait, really? Oh, thank you so much. Maybe it's more of a D tier fight? Like, I guess like the Rasen Shuriken was revealed. I was kind of hyped. The Rasen Shuriken thing was kind of hyped, though. But there's not a lot of fighting. Maybe it's just the bottom of C. C for cock. We'll just put C for cock. There was a lot of fight, bro. Rewatch it. What? Hey, can you name the choreography of the fight? What happened in the fight? Break it down for us. Break it down. What happened in the fight? Tell us, bro. Tell us what happened in the fight. Right now. Torgilia, tell me what happened in the fight. Torgilia, come on. Come out here. Come out here, bitch. Get back in here. I gotta ban you, bruh. Wait, I'm not gonna ban you, but I gotta remove this comment, or else, like, I can't get no money on my fucking... on the thing. How do you delete a comment? Yo, someone delete the tentacle porn comment, or else the highlights guy isn't gonna get money. Torgilia, see, this is why I was ignoring the chat, man! Damn it, bro! Fuck! Also, can someone delete the tentacle porn? Please! Thank you. I can't do it from my OBS. Hold on, let me get on my fucking phone, alright? Fuck. Wait, what's his name? Slight. Delete message. Easy, easy. Alright, I deleted it. Alright. Now listen. Chat. Now that Torgillia has conceded that Kakazu versus Naruto is not really a fight, can we have a mature discussion about why it might be in D tier? Can we talk about it? Is it not D tier material? Like, is the Rasen Shuriken so good that it goes to C tier? I mean, granted, this isn't really much of a fight either. But there's more fight to it, I guess? I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, bro. Maybe it is like... This is definitely better than this. By a lot. Maybe this is just like a mastered version of this fight. I'm just gonna say this is the D tier version of this fight. There you go. That's my final take. Wait, is Kakashi versus Kakazu not on here? Where's Kakashi versus Kakazu? Was Torgillia right all along? Torgillia, 500 IQ? Does this... Is this also including Kakashi and everyone else versus Kakazu? Bruh. Maybe this is higher then. Yeah, this can go more higher. Does this include Kakashi and shit? I don't know, I guess it's better then, right? Just inherently has more shit in it. Am I tripping? Maybe he's right. Whatever. I still like the Rykage fight more. The Kakashi doesn't really do anything in the fight either. We'll just put it like right there. Wait, nah, I like that better. Alright. So much indecisiveness, huh? Alright, 8 Gates versus Madara. This shit was pretty heat. Legendary. Iconic. Does it go in B plus or A tier, though? Damn. Was it kind of like... Was it kind of like the Rock Lee versus Gara, but like adult version? It's like a... Maybe it's like a low A. Is it just like... It's just cooler Rock Lee versus Gara without as much sad backstory? I don't know. Most people seem to want A. Alright, we'll just put an A just for y'all then. Alright, suck my dick. Alrighty. Asuma versus Hidan. This shit's kind of sad. Definitely like a C tier fight though. Yeah, I don't know. It's like Kakazu level. It's sad. It's got a sad ending though. Does it get bonus points for the ending? I don't know. It's kind of a weird fight though. Kind of a weird fight. I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know how to feel about this shit. It was weird. I don't remember a lot about it. I don't know. I actually don't know where to put it. We'll just put it in C as a placeholder. Don't get upset with me. Sasuke versus the Rykage. This fight was cool. It's an actual fight. Go figure. Maybe it's like B tier, but it's a cool fight. Let's see. This sucked. This is a moment. Kiba versus Sakon Yukon was interesting. Doesn't he kind of just get fucked up? He does like the beast form. The beast form was kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's like C tier, but I'll put it in C tier actually. It was like Kiba's coolest moment. This is a moment. I'm pretty sure this is also a moment. Is this Sasuke versus the samurai? More like a moment. Neji versus Kidomaru. This shit was so good. Neji versus Kidomaru was high tier. This shit's really good. I like this fight. It's up there with Neji versus Naruto. Neji had a lot of good shit going on in original shit. I actually don't know which one's better, but it was a good fight. I like that fight a lot. Let's see, what else? This is a moment. This is something. Sasuke versus Gara is... It was cool. Is this all of Sasuke? If this is all of Sasuke versus Gara, I'll put it in B tier, I think. It was incomplete though. I mean, it wasn't fully complete. But it was pretty cool. What is this? Madara and Obito versus Naruto, Kakashi, and Guy? Or... This is like mainly off-screen. This is pretty much all off-screen. From what I remember, it's pretty much all off-screen. This is a moment. This is a moment. Guy versus Kisame. It's like a cooler Shippuden fight. It's just a cool fight. Not that crazy though. This is them versus Onoki and Gara versus Gengatsu. It's okay. I like the tactfulness of it, like the tactical side of it. Maybe it's more like a D tier because they actually won in like a tactical way. I don't know. Was it kind of ass pulley though? I don't know. I actually don't know. It was kind of weird. Maybe it was almost ass pulley, a little bit weird, but he won using his brain, so that was cool. Maybe a C tier. I don't know actually. Fuck it. I'll just leave it alone. I don't care. Anyway, Naruto and Sasuke versus Haku. This shit was so raw. Dude, this fight was so fucking... Do you know what happened in this fight, bro? You know what happened in Naruto and Sasuke versus Haku? Bro, if you're... Okay, so for one, Sasuke, like, dies in the fight. Naruto goes, like, enraged, like, Kakashi-level fucking Bijou mode for the first time. Sasuke unlocks his Sharingan for the first time. Shit was just good. I love that fight. Maybe I'm a bit of a fanboy for it, eh? One sec. Zelda and Chill 2. Okay. Alright. One second. Alrighty. Yeah, but it's the first time we saw it in the series. Anoki versus Mu. Kind of ass. Hashirama versus Madara. This is a top tier fight. Pretty cool. B versus Kisame is weird. It's good, but weird. Konohamaru versus the Pain. Konohamaru versus the Pain. Put an E. It's something. Something goes down in that fight. Gara and... No, this is Gara versus Kimimaro. It's okay. Drunk Lee versus Kimimaro. It's like, it's definitely better than Lee versus fucking Sasuke. Maybe it's a B tier. We'll put it like... yeah, there. Right? Is that good? Let me see. No. No. It's just there, actually. Never mind. Alright. Naruto versus Mu. It's a fight, I guess. Something happens. Sakura versus Sasori. This fight's actually pretty interesting. The whole thing that happens. It's definitely good up there. 5 Kage versus Madara. It's pretty good. We can put it right there. Nah, this is just legendary. To be honest. Put this lower. Put this, like, above that. Yeah, it looks better, actually. Alright. Maybe B+. I don't know. Actually, yeah, I'll put in B+ too. Madara's, like, bravado is really insane. You're right. Now that I think about it, though, no, you are right. Like, a lot of crazy shit does happen in this fight, actually. This shit is pretty wild. Like, all around wild. Maybe it's an A tier fight, actually. It might be A tier, like low-key. And I might put this in B tier. Because there's not a lot of fighting. Yeah, maybe that's good. Sasuke and Itachi versus Kabuto. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Kind of a weird fight though. Kind of a weird ending. A bit of a weird ending. Naruto and Kakashi versus Daedra. It's not that good. Minato versus Rykage. It's cool. Put it B. Nah, actually it's not that good. It's not even... Nothing really happens, actually. But it's cool. Kakashi versus Zabuza 2. We'll just put it next to the other one. Honestly, this is arguably better. Kinkaku and Ginkaku versus Darui and the Cloud is okay. Kind of boring, though. I guess the only thing cool about it was, like, his weird tools and tricks. But it wasn't that entertaining. Naruto beating up Mizuki is pretty hype. Not much of a fight, though. Put C because it's funny. This is not really a... This is, like, pretty much off-screen. Kakashi and Obito versus Madara. More like a moment. This is Sasuke versus Mei. More like a moment. Shino versus Konkoro is actually not that awful. Kind of interesting. Maybe it's like a higher D tier. Put it like there. The Jinchuriki fight wasn't really as good as you might think. It's kind of weird. Sai punching, and this is more like a moment. He just, Sai pretty much just punches them one time. And that's it. Sasuke versus Danzo. This is pretty good. It's like a B or B+. I'll put B+. Naruto versus Gara. This is like an S tier fight. Might be 8. Is it A tier though? Might be A tier though. I don't know. Maybe it's A tier. You know, this fight isn't that insane, but at least it's a fight, you know what I mean? That's more than a lot of people could say about most things in this series. This is a moment. This is a moment. This is not really... I mean, this is a fight, but not a lot happens, let's just say that. Gara versus Rasa, not a lot happens, but it's cooler than the other stuff that not a lot happens. Obito murdering a lot of people is a moment. Ino versus... This is more like a moment. Kakashi versus the Rock Jonin is cool. Maybe not much fighting though. Probably like this. I'll say it's cooler than Naruto farting in Kiba's face, so that's pretty good. Maybe that should be like here though. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, that feels right. Maybe that feels righter. Maybe this fight is like better than I thought. It feels right to put it higher. Okay. Naruto getting genjutsu'd, more like a moment. Does this include Itachi versus Kakashi as well? Whatever, I'll just say it's a moment. No, it is a fight though. Fuck. Not much fighting, but there's a fight, I guess. What the fuck's going on here? Am I tripping? What the fuck is Orochimaru sitting on a throne for? Bro, what is this? Am I retarded? What is that? He's sitting on a chair? Is there some snake dude on the right? What the fuck's going on? No, he's fighting someone else. Who the fuck is he fighting? This must be like a filler fight. I'm putting that in not all fights are bad. Sasuke doing a slob squat on these guys. Not much fighting. So it's like an E. Isn't this them versus Asuma? Kind of sad, I guess. Not much of a fight. Madara versus all of the Shinobi. This is pretty fucking top tier. For as little fighting back as they did. Madara versus all the Bijou. Once again, he's just fucking raw daddy. Raw daddy moment. Kakashi versus Zabuza 3. Kind of ass. Hashirama versus Madara Edo Tensei. Kind of ass. Nagato versus Hanzo is a moment. Hanzo versus Mifune. Is this Edo? Yeah, Edo is okay. This is Jiraiya versus Conan. All he does is dodge her paper and then, like, splooges, like, a cum blob on her. So, not that insane. Hinata versus Pain is a moment. Alright, Shikamaru versus Hidan. It's definitely up there. It's pretty fucking good. Yeah, it's up there with, like, these fights. Probably in between. Probably in between these. Maybe it might be better than the Choji one. I don't know. The Choji one is just so hyped, though. Maybe I'm overestimating these Zabuza fights, though. I don't know. Am I overhyping Zabuza? Am I being like a boomer? Am I being a fucking boomer for these Zabuza fights? Are they even that good? Am I tripping? Like, are they actually better than Choji versus Jirobo? I don't know. Whatever. Let's just forget about it. Sasuke breaking this guy's back is more like a moment. Jiraiya versus Pain. It's a B+. It's kind of up there with like Danzo versus Sasuke and shit. Pretty hype. Let's see. Although, I don't know, it's pretty... All the B+ fights are really good. I'm not gonna complain. Fuck it. Let's see. Toby versus Conan is kind of like an ass-pulley fight from both sides. Kind of weird. It's cool, though, I guess. But it's not just like, my ass pull better than yours. Yes. So, we'll put it like there. Naruto versus Masked Toby is okay. I guess it's better than the Jinchuriki fight. I mean, isn't it kind of like a part of it, though? Naruto versus Kurama. I like it better than the Jinchuriki brawl. So, Naruto versus Sasuke Rooftop is kind of cut short, eh? We didn't really get to see the whole thing. But the choreography was kind of cool when we saw it. I don't know, actually. We just didn't get to see it, like, all the way. We got to see a little bit of it. This is, Torioi, the magnet guy. Not all fights are bad. This is more like a moment, not a fight. Shikamaru versus Tamari. Pretty banger. I like this fight. It's like one of those like thought out fights, like Gengetsu. I like it. I'd say it's like the best of those, though. Definitely better than this. Honestly, this is probably like the worst of those. Now I think about it. Let's put that like there. There you go. That makes sense. All right, Shikamaru versus Kin. Is that her name? Keen? Don't remember. I think he like shadow possesses her and then makes her bonk her head on a wall. It's a cute fight, I guess. Better than the Sound Ninja fight. Kind of like similar to the Choji versus Dosu. Okay. What else is there? Sasuke versus Rochimaru. Not a lot of fighting. More like a moment. Orochimaru versus Hiruzen. This fight's actually really good. Like, there's so much cool, like conceptually. Like, I just want you to think about, like, conceptually what's happening in this fight. Like, so this guy, Hiruzen, is the strongest Hokage of all time. Like, back in part 1, that was his thing. He was the strongest Hokage of all time. But he's so old that he, like, can't fight that well. So he has to fight his crazy old student, who then revives 2 of the other Hokage. And he has to fight his old student and then his 2 previous masters and Hokage at the same time while he's an old man. While there's just so much shit in the fight, bro. That shit's so good. Honestly, it might be up there. It might be B+. It kind of goes hard. It kind of goes crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. Like, I remember when I was watching it, and reading it. I actually enjoyed the Hiruzen versus Orochimaru parts more than the Naruto versus Gara parts. But maybe that's because I'm a boomer. I don't know. Maybe it's just my boomer brain. But like, am I a boomer for saying I liked it more? I don't know. It was just more entertaining. But yeah, whatever. I'll just say I'm a boomer. Not really a fight. Just a moment. Kakashi versus Pain was okay. Not really a lot happened. He's kind of got his ass beat. Better than Naruto versus Sasuke on the rooftop, I guess. Naruto, this is kind of off screen. Not really much fighting. Orochimaru versus Four-Tailed Naruto is like, it's really hype. Like, it's really intense. Like, the level of energy and, like, coolness that's happening is just, like, raw. I like it more than the Sannin Showdown. It's, like, up there. Yes, intense but empty. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm too much of, like, a fucking man-child for liking it. But I'm putting it in C tier just because I'm a man-child. And I like big explosions and big boom-boom. This is more like a moment. Actually, yeah, just more like a moment. This was okay. It was a little bit awkward. This fight was kind of awkward. Definitely awkwardly written. Not nearly. It's like, this is the worst. This is the worst Sound 4 fight. By far, this is the worst Sound 4 fight. Not even close, it's the worst. So, I don't know. This is the worst Sound 4 fight. No doubt in my mind. Sasori versus Kankuro, more like a moment. Gets his ass beat. Jirobo versus F tier. This is funny, though. This is a funny fight. A lot of people don't know that Suigetsu put a bubble of water around Jirobo's head and suffocated him. A lot of people don't know that. This is a fucking this is not a fight. Sasuke shooting a Susanoo arrow at a random white Zetsu is not a fight, bro. What the fuck is this Kabuto, like, getting mad? What? This is just Kabuto getting beat up and then being like, hey, fuck off or I'll kill you. Like, this is basically just Zabuza going fucking raw sicko mode on a bunch of random non-ninja, but it's cool, I guess. Team 7 beat up Jubi fodder. Epic sauce, dude. Okay. They tried the fight. They tried the fight. Okay. This shit kinda wasn't actually that insane. Kinda disappointing for Lee and Neji. Just kinda got beat up by a 30% clone. Naruto versus White Zetsu, damn, top tier. 7 Ninja Swordsman, probably the most this is probably the most boring part of the war arc. I'm not joking. Like, think of every other moment in the war arc, and this will probably be the most boring part every time. This is not really a fight. They're fighting, but it's not really a fight. It's more like a flashback moment thing. Kakashi, Itachi versus Sasuke. That's an S tier fight. This is more like a moment. Not a lot of fighting. Moment. Not a lot of fighting. Cute moment. This is like a fight, but not really a fight, because we don't see it. More like a moment. The gang versus Jubito. It was interesting, I guess. It was definitely interesting. Maybe it's... A lot of stuff happens in this. Yeah, a lot of stuff does happen in this. I don't know. Somewhere in C tier. And then the gang versus Kaguya. The Kaguya fight's interesting because all of Team 7 got involved. I don't know. I'll put it in C. It's not that. I guess it's just. Is it even in C? I don't know. It's in C somewhere. There you go. There's the tier list. Now the highlights guy will be able to pay his rent. I don't know who made this tier list, but why? A lot of these are not really fights, but I feel it. I feel it. This is a decent list. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tried my best, tried my best. Tier list kind of whack. Why? What about it was whack? Lee Gara S. Exaggerating. Massive exaggeration. Thinking that Lee versus Gara is on par with Itachi versus Sasuke, Naruto versus Pain, or Sasuke versus Naruto is like the most extravagant fucking retard opinion I've ever fucking seen spouted on this website. Gara versus Lee as good as Naruto versus Sasuke. Like, how fucking crazy, like, mentally fucking deranged moron do you have to be to say that? Like, Jesus Christ. Just an absolute retard. Let me read this. Who would you say wins between Gojo and Kakashi? I might make a video, I might not. I don't know. Kakashi versus Obito is S tier. I can see that. I don't think the fight has enough substance. Maybe if it was like a full-on like actual fight with like a lot of dedicated chapters. It was like an actual fight, you know, like a Naruto versus Sasuke kind of fight. I'd like it more, but it was just too brief, I think. And the fight, like, while I liked it, Obito wasn't really trying to fight. He was just trying to, like, get his heart thing removed. So it wasn't really as, like, intense as it should have been. And, like, Kakashi just, like... So it was just basically, like, Kakashi's uncomfortable, and then Obito's, like, stab me in the chest. I don't care about you. There are some things I didn't really like too much about it. GIF. That Naruto vs Ichigo GIF goes hard. Thank you. I like it a lot. Dude, a lot of people in the chat were like freaking out about it. Calling me a Naruto tard. Cause he's punching Shikai Ichigo in the face. Don't get me wrong, the animation was masterful. I love the anime version was very masterful and very beautiful. I liked it a lot. I'm not saying that I dislike any fight. I'm just saying that it could have been better. Move Sasuke versus Daedra. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. Some people thought Sasuke versus Daedra should be lower. I'm like, no, the fight's good, dude. I just don't think it's an A tier fight.